so I could do the live vertically. You know, yesterday, welcome by the way to Blessed to Crochet. Yesterday I had my phone and I didn't know it unlocked, so it locked the actual feed and it wouldn't let it go. That's why I was struggling with it yesterday. I'm trying to let you see a little bit more of the fall leaves happening over there too. But anyway, we'll do the vertical tonight. But that's why it was happening, was because I had locked. How I did that, I have no idea. But I locked my screen and it would not allow the camera to turn. So that's why. So at least I know, or if anybody is doing this, just if you're having an issue, check your check to make sure you haven't locked the orientation on your screen or your phone, because that's what I did yesterday and I didn't know it. Now, I love this mic, but the clip is so hard to use. There, that way it won't interfere with not looking the other direction. So anyway, so we'll try it this way and see. The only thing about it is that the comments kind of dissipate in just a few seconds. So if I miss a comment, it's not because I'm trying to miss it, but it's because it takes it away after about 2 seconds or 10 seconds. So it goes by very quickly. And that way, trying to get all situated. Was a little bit late coming out here, so forgive me. Hopefully, I hope the comment, hope I'm on the right. I'll know when I see that comment. Hi, Jeffrey. Hopefully people see the pinned comment because I don't see it, so hopefully it worked. Does everybody see the pinned comment from Blessings Through Connection I put on earlier? Because it doesn't show here. Oh, it does. Never mind. I see it. Okay. We're on the right live. But anyway, that's why. So if people are having issues with the vertical lives on your phone, check and make sure you haven't locked your screen so it can't turn. That was my problem yesterday. That's why I couldn't do it. Hi, Josiane. How are you? That's why it wouldn't let me do it. Nothing to do. It was all me. And I don't even know how I did it. I was like, oh, that's how. So my mods have gotten the codes to be dropping Fall Video Fest, the hashtags for Fall Fest for both Blessings Through Connection and Blessed to Crochet, and the official fall list too. So they have those codes to drop too as well throughout the live. If you haven't checked it out, hi Scooter, how are you? Welcome on in. We're by this beautiful fountain. If you all can't tell the breeze that's happening, I may get wind blown away from here, guys. This is why I have decided to really not put much effort into doing my hair, because sometimes you come out here, there's no wind, and sometimes the wind just, and it just takes it. And it's like, my hair is just, I don't have any. I was born with the availability to have very fine hair, and then I got the availability for very, very thinning hair from my dad. Or not thinning hair, gray hair early. So I don't have much hair. So, but anyway, if if Sandy or one of the mods could put exclamation point B to the number 2C fall, that is our Fall Fest video for Blessed to Crochet, and then we have one for Blessings Through Connection. So we'll see how this goes. Just know that when you're doing a vertical live on your phone, that it dissipates very quickly, so you don't have the comments up for long. So we'll see how well Mary crochets, talks, and looks at the comments before they disappear. It'll be a challenge tonight. I can multitask pretty good, that's for sure. So We are on let me show you where we are on this. This is going out to no, I want to say Horses for the Handicap. Uh, Helping Hands for Cruising. They are doing an auction. They help people that otherwise cannot go on cruises to be able to do that. So this is the blanket we are donating to them for their auction. It will be a lighthouse. So you can see the little windows. You can see the turning of the lighthouse there, and the waves growing, the waves on the bottom. So it is growing as we are trying to be out here for you all. Put hashtag blessed in the chat so that you guys can grow those connections. They're so important as we especially go into the winter months. We're going to stay out here for as long as we can before it gets too cold. And then when it gets too cold, we'll do some pretty pictures by our screen, by our green screen. We'll use the green screen effect. So, and at the end of the month, we're also going to do, thankfully, to, what is it? I can't think of, Faith and Tackle. We met Dog the Bounty Hunter on Saturday, if y'all haven't seen the short or the live. And we went and saw them. And we went ahead and he donated funds to be able to buy a hat. So I have a hat signed by Dog the Bounty Hunter, and Fall Fest is going on right now, so I don't want to do that giveaway till Fall Fest. We do the semifinalists for Fall Fest because I don't want to get it confused. But I will be doing a video. It will be 48 states only, US only, for the hat signed by Dog the Bounty Hunter. And I have a picture of us with Dog, and the hat's right on the table. So we will be doing that. We'll be doing that sometime towards the end of the month, and 2 of our soap caddies, and we'll be giving that away too as well. So hi Sandy. So if my mods come in, they've gotten the codes. If you guys could just kind of throughout the live drop the code for the Fall Fest video for Blessings Through Connection, Blessed to Crochet, and the full playlist too as well, because there's new videos coming out. So if you're participating and watching those entering, you need to check daily. I didn't get any done today because this is catch up month for me. Hi Ace, how are you? Ace, go ahead and put in hashtag blessed, and that will drop your link into the chat so people can connect with you. We're giving you your own crochet hook, and that way we did that so that you guys could do that. So hashtag blessed. But this is my catch up month this month. This month I'm playing catch up with devotions, and I've got several other little vlogs I need to do from Josh and mine's anniversary, and I'm working really hard to do catch up and say, okay, you can crochet in the evening after you've done some catch up. So, but hashtag blessed is the code that you can put into the chat if you would like people to connect with your channel. We try to pin the comment up on the top so that you guys can know what code to put in. Like I said, the chat goes very quickly, so like this, it doesn't stay on the screen like the other one does. So if I miss a chat, it's not because I'm intending to miss it, it's because it goes away very fast. But I know not a lot of people, not everybody likes vertical, so I'm gonna mix it up. But again, hashtag blessed in the chat, and then that way people can connect with your channel. So it's been working out real well when I say so. Okay, you can crochet, but you got to do some little bit of work first. And I don't know if I'm going to come out here. I'm going to leave tomorrow kind of open a little bit. I may choose not to. and just spend the day kind of catching up and resting. My eyes are really tired because I've been doing a lot of stuff on the computer. So I may just take the day and just kind of relax. We'll see. So it'll kind of be, we'll see how the day goes tomorrow. But for sure on Thursday, look out for one on Friday, one on Saturday. Our channel is growing. I'd love to see that. I love seeing it grow. We are now only about, what is it? We're now only about 53 away from 2K. So, hi, Real Outdoor Living. How you doing? If one of my mods can put at least Blessed to Crochets, yes, I got your message. Explanation point B, the number 2, and C, fall, for our fall video for Fall Fest. I'd appreciate it. The problem was it had nothing to do with YouTube. It had everything to do with me. For some reason, I had hit the lock screen on our phone and it locked it. That's why I couldn't turn it. It had nothing to do with YouTube. I hit that nice little button that said lock screen and it locked the screen and then it wouldn't turn. So it was me. It was all me. Hi, Okies. Again, if comments kind of disappear quick, it's because it goes fast when you're doing it. So like I said, be a challenge to me. Keep up in the chat, right? Read the screen. Kind of thing. Yeah, I love this spot. Ace, I'll let you know. Again, if you want people to get, link to your chat, go ahead and do hashtag blessed. Hashtag blessed in the chat, and you can have people connect with your channel. Hashtag blessed. I will look into that, hon. I will look into doing that. I promise you. I will get in touch with you. We'll go from there. Hashtag blessed. Watch what Josie Ann did, and you'll be able to do exactly what everybody's been able to do. And if one of my mods can please type in explanation point B, the number 2, C, fall, please, I'd appreciate it tremendously. Just like everybody's doing, and then you all can connect with each other. Where am I? I don't know where I am today. I know where I am, but hi, Flavors. How are you? Welcome on in. Just see where I am. Let's see. 27. So we got done with there. Yep, they're losing. There's a huge spot right in that middle. For sure. There's a huge spot in the middle of that. Doing good. Thank you. You have to put B. I sent it in Messenger. Explanation point B is in boy, T is in Tom, C is in cat, fall, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you haven't checked out the Fall Fest videos, they're coming out. Go check them out. There's still time to enter with Gail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Hi, Echo. How are you? It's supposed to be. No. All right. Hold on a second. No, Ace, it's only for my mods. If you would like to put in your link, Ace, you have to do hashtag B or hashtag blessed. Then people can connect with your channel. Hashtag blessed Ace. That's what you need to do to put in your thing. The codes for my mods with explanation points, that's only for my moderators. Yes, I have an Instagram. It's on our link tree. So if you Ace, go ahead and type in hashtag blessed and it will come up with your link. That is your guys' crochet hook. Trying to see where that's sitting. Doesn't look like it's going to sit right. Hashtag blessed in the chat for people to connect with your channel. So Ace, go ahead and do that, and then that way people can connect. And then that's not right. That's not right. Too done. There's something amiss. I don't know what's amiss yet, but something's amiss. Did I do this one 26 and not 34? I wonder. I wonder if I did that wrong. I may have done that one wrong. I didn't do it on the other side wrong, though. That's the thing. This is supposed to be 27. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did something, guys. I don't know what I did, but I did something that's not correct. Boy, the wind. And if one of my moderators could just go ahead and put Ace's link in the chat if he's having difficulty, I'd appreciate it. But again, Ace, you just have to put hashtag blessed in the chat, and then that will come up with your link. And then if my mods want to put explanation point link, that's the link to our link tree. And then that way you guys can go check out all of our Instagram, everything is on there. Something happened. I don't quite know what, but it's not, I'm a frog in a way. I hate frogging out, which means you're tearing out because you did something wrong. You did something wrong and I don't know what I did. All right, let's see. I'm going to tear out more. Daring. Because there's something just not correct and I don't know what it is. Oh, wait, no, hold it. I don't know where I am. That's this one. Okay, I'm confused now. I'm confused. I'm having a confusing moment right now. Hold on. Okay, let's go back to this spot. I went out too far. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Figure out the mistake wherever the mistake came into play. I cannot believe it's going to be October tomorrow. I'm just like, where did the time go? It just went. I don't know where it went to. It just went bye-bye. I don't know where it went. Thank you. I will contact Ace and go from there. But we do have an Instagram, we do have a TikTok, we have all the things. You know, I was listening last night to somebody who had about 20 was and again, Ace, if you want to at any time during this live, all you need to do yourself, because that's your crochet hook, is put hashtag blessed and you can drop your link anytime during the live. So that's your own crochet hook. And everybody that comes in has the ability to do that, because we're sitting here trying to help everybody kind of build their community. So that's why we gave you guys' own crochet hook, so that you guys could drop your link anytime during the lives right now, so you can help do your community, grow your community. So we did that. We struggled with that for a little bit, but we wanted you all to grow your community, so we gave you the ability to do that. All you have to do is put hashtag blessed. That's it. I know, it's like, where did it go? It's like, but anyway, I was listening to somebody last night, and it was kind of encouraging to me that they said they're a channel that had 20,000 people, and they said they've noticed a significant difference in viewer watch and everything. And actually, like, she thought she was like the only one. And she said she's learning that it's not, that other people have had the same issue and struggling, because I guess YouTube has made it so that AI is the one judging kind of what videos get pushed, what videos don't get pushed, and all that kind of stuff. And it's affecting channels that weren't affected before. And so I thought, well, then I don't feel as if I'm kind of not the only one that, you know, is kind of struggling a little bit. And it was kind of reassuring. I was like, thank you for putting that out there. And she said she's heard of other creators kind of having a little bit of difficulty because AI is choosing which videos to push out there. And she said she's part of some kind of creative, part of, like, you know, research with YouTube and so forth, part of that program and what have you. And she said she helps, she gives her opinion on certain things. And she said there's a section where YouTube helps you to kind of give you ideas of what your viewers want to watch. And she said she did a video per what YouTube said was going to be popular. And she said she didn't get very many views on that one. And I thought, well, it was just kind of nice to know that, to kind of be like, okay, I'm not the only one. There was other people that, were struggling because they've changed how they're doing things. And I thought, well, thank you. I don't feel like I'm, you know, and she said she had people that, viewers that, you know, didn't even realize she'd uploaded videos because YouTube is made AI choose like what's getting pushed and what isn't and so forth. And so she said it's a little goofy right now. So I thought, well, thank you for putting that out there because then I didn't feel as if I was the only one kind of sitting there going, what happened all of a sudden? Even though I will tell you this, I got an email. It's not email. No, I got an email. They said, oh, yeah, you put out more content than I don't have percentage. I was like, okay, so why aren't we pushing it out there? Wouldn't that be nice? Hi, Shatikwa, how are you? Go ahead and put hashtag blessed if you want people to connect with you in with your channel. I think it's this one actually that I messed up on. That's where I think I've done my goof back there. I love it when I goof up. Yep, I think that's where I goofed actually. More ripping out because now I found my mistake. But I just thought I would pass that on because I thought if anybody else feels like they're kind of struggling a little bit, they'll kind of realize it could be YouTube's changed how they're doing things. And so I'm not the only one. But that's okay. I'm thankful to all of you when you show up here and you interact with the chat. I hope that you come into these lives and, start talking with people and sharing it out, letting people know we're here and it's a grow and connect. Because the more people we can get in here when we do these kind of lives, the more community you guys can have and the more people can build. Now go over to their channel and do it properly, make those connections, but it's all about helping each other grow and helping to support each other. And the more we can do that and help each other, the better. And, everybody kind of gets blessings all the way around when we do it, when we support each other that way. Let's see where we are now. Let's see if I can figure out my problem. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Well, then that's not right. I messed up someplace, guys. That's 20. I didn't need to rip it out because that was correct. Why did I not see it? That's right. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, it is what it is. I have to fix it, right? 1, 2, 3. Telling you the wind today. It's here. It's gonna blow me away, guys. It is going to blow me away. You can hear the paper, my chair, for the little sticky note that says, you know, that it can don't tear off without whatever. You can hear it rattling. You can hear it rattling. People like to run their dogs around the pond. We got pond, fall leaves, dogs running around. Let's see, birds flying. I mean, past couple days I've been here, there's like a whole fleet of birds going. They're going south for the winter. $30, $31, $32, $33, $34. I'm going to get blown away. Nice. Blown away. So put hashtag blessed in the chat if you would like people to connect with your channel. Let's see what it looks like. Well, that's not right now. That's not correct. Hold on a second. Houston, we have a problem. I don't know where it is that I messed up on. Okay. As long as my pattern doesn't go in the pond, we'll be perfectly fine. Oh, that's what I messed up with. It's mess up day. Oh, it's got to be something with the end of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I'm telling you, I wish that when we met the dog at the bounty hunter, there was this nice breeze because, man, felt like there was nothing moving in the air that day. Not one bit of movement happening. I'm going to get, no, you, my pattern's in the cart and it's going to blow away along with me. I may just blow away. It may just blow right away. You know that? I have to check the. That's my only thing about the horizontal lives is the comments go away so quickly. 24, nope, 23. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just see where I am real quick. I want to tell y'all that what I'm doing with Josh's legs is working. I cannot believe it. I cannot. I cannot believe that after all this time, after going back and forth, and all the doctors we've gone to see that has no idea what he had on his legs, I could not believe the difference just in the past. I mean, I've just done 2 treatments of the cream and the saran wrap, and it's unbelievable the difference in his legs. Oh my goodness. I was like kind of frustrated with the doctor that we didn't start this path from the very beginning. Why didn't we go down this path from the very beginning? I don't know, but I said to him, I could not believe the one leg is almost healed up. It didn't have very much on it. And the other leg is just like leaps and bounds. I have tried everything. And for those that don't know, my husband has had this issue with his legs. And we have been to dermatologist, we went to wound care, we went everybody, and nobody could tell us what in the heck it was. And so out of a lot of frustration, they finally his main doctor said, "Why don't we do a biopsy?" So his doctor did a biopsy, his dermatologist, with stitches in it. And he said, "This is what it is. It's a dermatologist. It's what is it? It's a diabetes, like some kind of issue." And so he did it. He said, "Look, do this. Put this cream on twice a day, and put the cream on, and then put cream on, and then saran wrap the legs." And I cannot believe the difference in in his legs. It's literally night and day. His legs are just, there's so much that they're getting cleared up. I could not believe it. I was like, and why didn't we try this? Like, you know, I could not believe the difference in it. Unbelievable. So anyway, whatever it is, it's working. Because I was getting really discouraged. I was sitting there going, why bother? Everything I'm trying looks better for, a couple days, and then it just goes back. I'm like, I mean, I even got an Amazon and looked up and got horse, I can't think of what it is, some kind of thing, ivermectin for horses because it's stronger. I even put that on his legs because I was just so absolutely, frustrated. No doctor could tell us. And I'm very thankful whatever they gave us is working. Finally. Because I thought they were going to have to give him some kind of, medicine to take. But anyway, thankfully it's finally starting to clear up because it just looks so bad. And I didn't want it to get infected and then wind up with him, you know, having really significant issues as a diabetic. So anyway, keep praying. It still works, but put hashtag blessed in the chat. People can connect with your channel. Breezy, breezy, breezy. Let's see if we can get it correct now. Hold me back, the wind. It's. So what is everybody having for dinner? I made pork. It's in the crock pot. When I get done with this live, I'll go have some of that. Sweet potatoes. And we'll cook up some, what is it? I can't think of zucchini. That'll be your dinner. We get the pork tenderloins from Sam's Club, and they're very reasonable. And then you just put them in a crock pot. We had some leftover juice. I put some apples in it. You're having an Italian bowl. Hi, Asia Joe. If I missed your comment, it's not because it's because the comments when you're on a vertical or horizontal live on the phone go very quickly. So welcome on in. Thank you for coming in and join. You can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. But no, it was just like all you do is you take the pork tenderloin. We had some leftover juice that I had from previous time that I had cooked pork in. And use that juice, put some garlic in it, put some cream of chicken and some apples. And it has been cooking since probably about 3:30. And it is so tender that way. And I may have to put it in the oven for just a little bit because I put it in late. I got busy and then I forgot about it. And some sweet potatoes. And I'll put some zucchini. It's so tender. I don't get pork chops anymore. You get 2 of them for like $10. No, like $15. And we'll have pork about twice a month doing that way. And it's cook it in the crock pot, and you don't have to worry about it. So that's what we'll be having for dinners. Guys, I'm gonna get blown away. I feel like I'm in a wind tunnel. I feel like I'm in a wind tunnel. Literally. I mean, it is really blowing. If there's any leaves on the tree, they're going to be gone really quick if this keeps up. I'll be eating salad for lunch tomorrow over beef today. That's good. I love a good salad. I need to have taco salad again. Or taco salad. We love getting. We love making. We put it on the channel. But then they said, like, I never thought about doing that. If you wanted to put it with a little bit of macaroni. I thought, that's a good idea. I'm going to try that this month. And I love taking. Mocha's going to have her person that's going to come out here in a little bit and take her for a run. She's so happy when she goes and sees her. It's awesome. I love it. Still haven't decided about Sniff Spot. I don't think you can pause it. I think I'll carry it for another month. But right now, with what she's doing, I don't know if I'm going to carry it. We'll see. We'll see. I should see the place at what day. Today is the 8th fall on. Tomorrow's the 1st. Well, here she comes. She's going to go for her little walk. The 1st is tomorrow. So when is the 8th then? The 1st is Wednesday. When is the 8th, guys? Move the wind stop for 2 seconds. 8th is Wednesday. Or, no, is it Wednesday or Tuesday next week? 1st, 2nd, 3rd is Friday, 4th is Saturday, 5th is Sunday. Wednesday then, right? 6th, yeah, it's Wednesday. I'll have to see. Because maybe see what time, I know Christina works that day. I don't know if I'll have to see. She is, it just absolutely tickles my bell to see her. Yep, Wednesday, okay. She just gets so excited when this lady comes. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, we have a lady within our community that realized that we're kind of all in a situation. My mother's older. Josh has limited mobility. I do too because of my disabilities. And this was not a dog that, if we had known, as much as we love Mocha, everybody else loves her, we would not have kept Mocha if we knew we were taking care of her. But we thought eventually she'd go in Christina's and Christina would be taking care of her. And so this is not the dog we would have kept or had. We would have gotten we would have gotten Josh's diabetic service dog. That's what we would have done. And but we wouldn't have had kept Mocha. But there's a lady, you saw the 2 dogs that ran around the pond. Those were 2 of her dogs. But she is coming faithfully every day that we're home and taking Mocha for a 2-mile run. I'm telling you, I can't thank her enough. When I get done with this blanket, I'm gonna look for every piece of yarn. I've got a pattern for a doggy blanket, and I'm going to get her a doggy. I'm gonna make her a dog blanket. She doesn't know it yet, but she's gonna get a dog blanket. I have to go through all my yarn and find all the yarn colors I can pull together to make a dog blanket for her because she is taking her for a run every day, and she doesn't know it, but she's getting a blanket. So I have to literally go through all my yarn and try to match all my yarn together for a blanket. And I want to find all of the Hobby Lobby yarn because that'll be the yarn I could do it with others, but it'd be better if I did Hobby Lobby. Like I've got turquoise, so if I do a turquoise and brown, and it's kind of like a patch, so I can do different colors for different spots of the blanket. But she's going to get a blanket. That's my next project. And then I know somebody asked me about doing a blanket. I've got to reach out to them and get that together. I'm telling you, it never stops. Either I'm working on blankets or working on stuff for the channel, one of the two. And if you all haven't checked it out, I put out a video, part of the cozy fall that Calypso is doing. It is a really cool song. I really, really like the song. And I was able to kind of put some pictures with it of myself. And I really throughout it. It's really cool because the way I did it, it looks like the pictures are sitting inside the pumpkins. It's like really, really cool. I really like it. It was really cool. It took a little bit of time to do, but I really like how it turned out. She's on her way, and then Mocha's gonna start dancing. gonna start dancing for her friend. I mean, my mother, it's like trying to get hold untie onto her when this lady comes. I love sitting here and watching it. She just gets so happy to see her. She knows her buddy's coming to give her a run. And yet she looks back at us. It's like she's looking for us. She's like, okay, I'm excited to see my buddy. I know she's going to take me for a run. Then she looks back at us, kind of like, you still guys are going to be here when I get back. It's like the cutest thing. It is so cute. We don't let her jump on anybody, but she just wants to jump on this lady. It's like she's so excited. She goes jumping for it. It's like almost like I'm telling you, she wants to be a lap dog. She wants to be a dog that comes up and she'd like. That's why they call them pocket pits, because she'd be happy to be in my be carried around. She's just so happy. But we love her. But it would not have been a dog that we would have kept if we had known we were going to take care of her, because she needs a little bit more athletic ability than we have the ability to do. But we're we're so grateful that she says, I love running. And she said, this is such a joy to do this for her. So I'm like, oh, thank you. So it's an answer to prayer, that I can tell you. I guess you're supposed to get the dog that you're supposed to have, not the dog you want. And she helps us in so many ways. She's our emotional support dog. She helps me when I'm hurting. She loves. Hi, cruising. It's fun anytime. You can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. Um, and if you want to share it out, it'd be appreciated. We're only about 53 away from getting to 2K. And guys, we're going to celebrate. And here's the blanket. Of course, I've had to kind of go back because she'll see me and I have to ignore her. I have to put something else on when I come out here. Getting chilled. Okay, that's 26. So where was the problem? If I put that there, then it's going to be right. No, 25. That was the problem. That was the problem. Again, I don't know if I'm coming out tomorrow or not, because I may just spend time getting caught up. But this is caught up month. You're going to see a lot of videos coming out, and a lot of catch up things, and a lot of devotions, and I've got 2 vlogs I need to put together. Not going to be very long, but I've got those 2 to put out. So I have to get with Tommy Kinney and see if he'll do a live with Poetic Tears, so she can explain how she does her stuff with like the AI thing and everything, to kind of create stuff, because I've got 2 songs I want to release, but I'd rather her show me how she does it with that. But hopefully you guys have been enjoying the music I've been putting out. And the only time I'm really kind of with the Bible verse music, I'm not spending a lot of time on that, because that's something I have to do daily, and I really don't want to. It's not that I don't want to spend a lot of time, but like the quote songs I come up with, I'll do a little bit more of an extensive, because I put out the song with the quote, but then I put the full song out. So I will, for that, you know, spend a little bit more time in, you know, putting out, you know, a little bit more of a, you know, lengthy, you know, more involved video. But the ones for the Bible verses, if they're a video form, I'm just not spending a lot of time on them, or in the shorts either. Because if I did, it's just going to take too long, especially if you do have to do one every day. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 6, 7, 8, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. I gotta see. Hold on a second. Hold on. 34. Hold it. Now I'm really confused. I am so confused. The wind has something to do with it. That's why I'm 26. I know I'm by a pond, but this is becoming ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25. Okay, now we're cooking with peanut oil, as Phil Robertson used to say. Counting, guys. I don't want to undo it. So you can put hashtag blessed in the chat. You want people to connect with your channel. That's your crochet hook. You can see the leaves. They're changing. The leaves are changing, that's for sure. Hi, Barbara. How are you? And I may do a Blessings Through Connection live tomorrow, actually. We're like only 2 subscribers away from like 300 on that one, which is great. So I may do that tomorrow. Just don't think I'm coming out here tomorrow, but we'll see. And anybody that has commented on the video for Fall Fest, if you don't get a response from us, it is not because we don't want to respond. It's because it is there for your protection. When the algorithm sees a giveaway, what it does is it tends to kind of alert the people that want to be scammers. And I don't want anybody to have anybody kind of come to them and say you won something when you didn't, and have them think it's our response. So I put it in the video that we were not going to respond to any comments in the Fall Fest videos on either channel, not because we didn't want to, but because we want you to be protected. So we, thank you, Sandy. So it's just for your protection. If anybody comes to you and said you won something, the winner will be announced through video sometime between October 15th and October 19th. So we will be doing it via video. That's how you're going to know you're going to win. If somebody messages you and says, you won something, you did not. Message us, please. We're watching out for the comments. We're making sure that everybody's being respectful. Comments are above par and everything, but people can take our avatar and make a name similar that looks like ours and tell you won something when you didn't. So we are not going to respond to any of the comments for your protection. We will respond to them afterwards. It's there for your protection. Because too many people have had that happen. And they comment and then somebody says, oh, you won something and you didn't. And then we don't want anybody to have that happen to them. So please don't do that. So we're not responding on purpose to either of the giveaway videos because that's just there for your protection. But put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. And then, once we get done, once we close it, then we'll respond to everybody. But it's hi Nancy. Hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. It's your crochet hook. But we're doing that for your protection. And Sandy, if you want to drop down explanation point B2, C as in cat, fall, and then the other one is B, T as in Tom, C as in cat, fall, with an explanation point in front of it. Those are our 2 videos for Fall Fest giveaway. And that will run until October 15th through the 19th, and then we'll, sometime in there, we'll draw the grand prize. You got to put the C after 2. B2C, fall. And then the one for blessings through connection is B, T as in Tom, C as in cat, fall. But everybody else that's coming in, if you want people to connect with your channel, you can do into blessed in the chat and they will be able to connect. That's your guys' crochet. Thank you. There's a difference in the air. It's getting chilly. It's not terribly chilly, but the wind is certainly not helping things. The wind is there for sure. If I miss comments, it's because hashtag blessed, Barbara. Hashtag blessed. I hope you're doing well. And we are blessed. You should go check out some of the songs I've done. I've made songs out of the Bible verses. Some of them are really cool. And I love the quote for this week. It's talking about standing, tall and strong, kind of, with the fall leaves, they come in and what do? They shed them. you know, they shed them and yeah. Well, we have Suno, so we've been doing the songs through Suno. What we do is we take the Bible verse, we put it in Chat GPT, and then we'd say, create us a song or create us a poem. Then we put it into Suno. Now, if we don't like the song Suno comes up with, then we say to Chat GPT, make us a song out of it. And then we put it to music. Some of the songs are really good. It's like just, it's really cool to kind of put those verses to music. I like it. It'll come out really cool. And we've been doing it so that we've been putting out the verse, then putting out the song, and then the verse, and then the song. If you see, well, where's the full song for this Bible verse? If you don't see it in the shorts, then you need to go over to the videos. And we've tried to, connect, relate the video to the short, um, so that you guys can find them easily. But if you're going, where is it? And we're trying to put it in the description that this one, it turned into a video, because if the song is too long, we're putting it into a video if it's too good. Now, like today, I'm trying to not put some of the songs in videos because I want the Fall Fest video to really show up. But I'm trying to put them in short form as much as I can. But if you're like, well, where's the song to this? Go check out, look at the videos. And look at the short itself, because it'll tell you if we tried to connect them all so you could find them really easily. But some of the songs are really good, and I'm trying very hard to get them all caught up. And I thought, I don't care what I'm gonna do, but I'm sitting by that computer. If I have to do it for a little bit, make sure that the Bible verse and the song is done the night before I put my head to that pillow, because I do not want to be this far behind again. So, and then the full playlist is over on Gail's Southern Living. That's exclamation point Fall Fest. If you guys want to enter any of the videos, go check them out. Because we've gone from, I think we're 1931, we're almost at 1950 since the Fall Fest videos came out the other day. Christina's going to be releasing hers. She's not listening to her mama. I love my daughter, but she's not listening to her mama. I said to her last night, call me up. She goes, Mom, how do I get this video over to you? And I said, love you, girl. But I said, send it over. I sent her like an MP4 converter. I said, you may have to put it through an MP4 converter, convert it to an MP4 file, and then send it. So she said, no, I don't need that. She put it in her email, and I said to her an hour later, I said, it's not sent yet. So we'll see if she gets it over to me without having to do what her mother said I think she has to do to send it. But I'm just thrilled she did it. I'm excited to see what she did so I could put it together. So I'm going to kind of say to her, please get it over to me, because I really want to work on it, put it together and get it up in the next couple of days here. I've got it until Friday, so I really don't want to be And I was going to be so far ahead of myself today, and I got myself in a whole mess. I have Canva, right? So I have Canva for Blessed to Crochet and Blessings Through Connection. And I thought, my Blessed to Crochet is starting to get filled up, memory on the storage space. So I thought, I'll go ahead and just send these files, share them with my, with I'll make Blessing Through Connection its own account and just share them. No, you can't do that unless you have some kind of special thing. So I had to sign up for some kind of special thing, free for a month, pro plan or whatever it is, so that I could send these files over, so I could get them out of the storage space for Blessings Through Connection, Blessed to Crochet, so I could have more room. But it was a whole mess, because then when I sent the file over, it deleted the file. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. I thought if I sent it over and it would do it. So then I had to go in, and all of the shorts that I do for the recaps, I had to go into them and actually like make a copy of each one of those, so that it was a copy underneath Blessings Through Connection. So when I deleted it from Blessed to Crochet, it didn't delete it from there. It was a mess. Oh, it was a mess. I'm like, I should have just left everything alone until I was caught up. I learned a lot, but I was like, oh my goodness. And then I went in and I thought, okay, I've been looking for the trash file, because, it moves it into trash. I thought, I've been looking for the darn trash file. Finally found where the trash file was. Searched Google and said, where do you find the trash file on your Canva? Do you believe they've got so much stuff in there? Do you believe that there's not a button to say, here, clear the entire trash file? No, you have to go through every image and clear it. I was like, Canva, you need to put a button in there that says clear all the file. It's on our phones and stuff. Clear the entire thing. So in order to clear the trash file, even though it'll dissipate in 30 days, I literally have to go in and hit each one of them. My goodness. I was trying to get all the stuff for Blessings Through Connection under Blessings Through Connection Canva, so it's not stored on Blessed to Crochet, because all I do under Blessings Through Connection is we do the recaps and the thumbnails for the lives and the calming streams. Those are it. There's not going to be a lot of fancy stuff in there for Blessings Through Connection. And then I've got all this stuff on my phone. I've got to go into thing, because we load up our Bible verse and all our shorts underneath TikTok and Blessed to Crochet, or on their Instagram, and I'm behind on that, so I've got to go through and get those loaded up so that I can get them off my phone, so they're on there. I thought when I get that caught up, I'm telling you, they're going to go on YouTube, then they're going to go over to Instagram and then they'll get removed, because then I don't have to play catch up. I'm learning. Believe me, I'm learning. As I'm going, I'm learning. And if I missed your comment, guys, it's because I'm looking down and the comments disappear pretty fast through the vertical or the horizontal. So if I missed your comments, it's not because I missed them. It's because they disappear quickly through this. So you only have them on for a few seconds. Somebody's cooking. I can smell something that smells good. I'm getting hungry. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Looking forward to having the sweet potato. I like the sweet potatoes. I'm going to get back to work. Like I said, I do not know about tomorrow because of, I just don't know. But sure on Thursday and on Friday we'll come out here, and on Saturday. I'm trying to do more and more of these while we still can because it's going to get cold here. And I love you all, but I'm not coming out here in freezing weather. I can tell you that right now. Hopefully I got it right now. We'll see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come smoke a happy, happy doggy. I've lost count now again. Let's see. But I'm really enjoying coming out here and just taking a break from things. And it's helping me kind of stay on track. You guys are helping me stay on track too. Sunset is beautiful. Minus the wind. Oh my goodness. No, you can't. It's literally gonna be blown away. Literally. She was so excited. She gets so excited. Oh my. Part of that problem with that dog is she gets so excited. Of course, in the morning, she knows if she wants me to pet her, she has to sit down. Because I am not going to pet her if she's jumping all around. She knows she's got to sit her tail down and so that I can pet her. I think I got it right now. She knows I'm not going to pet her unless she's sitting down. And she will come over, she'll plant her little happy butt down, and she'll sit and let me pet her. Because she knows in the morning I am not. She wants to be pet. She wants to have a pet in the morning. I am not petting her while she's jumping all around. Is that right now? Yeah. I think I'm right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Somebody's cooking something that smells good. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, hopefully I'm 34. And this should be right over that, I think. I got it right. Yes. Yes. Now we got it correct. All that, you know how far I got on this blanket tonight? Not very far. But I had to go back and fix a boo-boo. I don't know how I did that boo-boo, but I did it. And the shorts are not the shorts, but the shout outs that you're going to see, guys, coming out are the ones that are participating in Fall Fest. So I'm trying to give them a shout out like every day. The next little bit are anybody that's participating with the Fall Fest. So hold on a second. Hold on. I got a little crochet happy. I started watching this Coach and watched that show in years. I started watching, like, okay, what's on the docket next? 34. No, wait, that's what the problem. No, I did that right. So that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's not going to be right for here. I'm making a boo-boo and I don't know where it is now. I undid that, but that doesn't look right. We'll have to see in a minute. I may have to recount. Oh, somebody's cooking and it smells really good. I'm getting hungry. Let's see where it is, because that may be not right. Nope, that's not right. Ay, 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 ay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 27. That's 27. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. That's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm doing something wrong. Oh, if I looked, I would see 22. That's the problem. I've been using 23 till I got to this point, and if I looked at the number, there was supposed to be only 22 stitches. See? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Wait. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yep, it's getting there little bit by little bit. Now I think we're right. Jeez, Williker. Yeah, with the program, Mary. It's what time? Because I can't see my time now that I've done it vertical, but it's got to be at least 7:30. I don't know what they're doing. I'm hearing something that's doesn't usually happen back there. I don't know what it is. 5, 6. I will do it for kicks and giggles. It won't be for very long, but I thought one of the days that it's snowing, I'll come out here and bring the crochet and put my gloves on And we'll just have a funny for a little bit. It won't be for too long though, because it'll get really cold. But I'll do it once. I'll do anything once. Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm not going on a roller coaster. I'm not a roller coaster kind of girl. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I like, his name is Richard Sales Official, and I like watching because he's from England, and I have to figure out how to do some of those. But like reaction videos, and he takes people, rides and so forth on the roller coasters, and his reaction to some of those, I'm like, they're so funny. And he's done several that have been like what your birthday room would be or something like that, And I'm like, I gotta figure out how to do that to be able to do the reaction video for it because it'd be funny. I may start trying to do some reactional shorts or something like that. I don't know how he does it, but I'd like to know how he does it. I know he does the video and then he does it on a green screen. He puts himself on a green screen, but I also don't want to get in trouble for using someone else's content either, but I love how he does it. So I need to find out because I'm like he'll do what the birthday months, what your bedroom would look like for your birthday month for the month of June, January, or something like that. They're just funny. Of course, he has the English accent, but I'm like, we got to figure out how he does that because I'd like to start doing some of those just because I think they're fun. But I had to figure out exactly how he does it without kind of getting myself in trouble with the YouTubes. Of course, if the YouTubes, you know, would get in the thing, I'd appreciate it, please. I kind of I'm here for who anybody walks through my door and shows up and wants to sit here and crochet that connection. And, I have to be very careful with I think you have to kind of, you have to have a space in your head where you say, okay, I'm going to come on, and if only a few people come in, I'm going to be happy. Because if you don't, it becomes a really discouraging place. It becomes and you have to guard yourself. I said to my friend, who hopefully is going to do that for me soon, it has the bigger channel. I said, this is not for the faint of heart because you can't be in a position with that because it's too easy to sit there and say, okay, you know, nobody, you just sit there and you have to really be careful with, you know, what goes on in your head because it's very easy. Now that I got this correct, I spent the time frogging it back till I got it right, but now it's right. Wind, the wind had something to do with it, right? We'll blame it on the wind. Well, let's see. Now, did we get you? Okay, thank you. So this is where we are. Hi, Jeanette. This is where we are. This is the blanket. I'm going to try this weekend, Jeanette. I've got your package. And I'm planning to mail it out sometime next week. But I want to try to get a hat done. Hopefully I can do that on Sunday. That is the plan, to kind of work on maybe doing that on Sunday and then getting your stuff out next week. But I can't see anymore, so you're welcome. I'm glad to do it. But I think you have to be in a position of guarding your heart and guarding your mind, because I think there's a lot of people that do this. And it was, I'm going to reach out to that lady that posted that video. I've got to find her channel. I'm going to email her and just say thank you for putting that video out there, for kind of saying you're struggling too a little bit, because they've changed the algorithm a little bit. And I was like, thank you for putting that out there and letting people that have smaller channels than that really kind of not want to give up. You know, there's a dream I have that this channel is going to grow, and I'm not looking, you know, mom gets those super chats and people become members. It's wonderful. Um, but I'm not in it for that. I'll be happy with the ad revenue that's there. There's stuff that's still getting revenue, and it's not major, but it's a little bit. But, you know, you have to be very careful. My biggest advice to anybody trying to grow a channel is you have to say to yourself, I'm going to go through discouragement. I'm going to put stuff up. I'm going to be, I'm going to go through it. And you have to go through it and be willing to put yourself out there. And also at the same time, make sure that you're protecting your space. You're protecting your mind and your heart, that you're sitting there going, okay, you know, I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to do it for the community I have. And as it grows, I'm going to, you know, be there. And I know that we're not doing anything rocket science here. This is a girl sitting down in her rocking chair out near where she lives, giving you guys the ability to come in here and connect with each other. And we're not dropping any kind of, you know, big news or anything like that. It's just a safe environment for you all to be able to come in. And I hope people really see the value in that. You know, that's an amazing thing to be able to have a community. And I'm blessed that I've had and been in channels where I had community. And I can tell you, we used to get together in the morning and the evening. I looked forward to those chats because it was like that was my family. That was people that if I was having a really rough day or struggling or whatever, they got me. They had me. They didn't let me hide in a corner someplace. And that's what we're trying to create here. And I can't do it by myself, guys. I need your help. If you're a channel and you can share us out, thank you. If you're someone that has a channel, come in here when we do these. These are golden opportunities for you. Let your people know, hey, there's a channel out there that sits by the lake, watches the fall leaves change, and opens opportunity for you guys to connect with each other. It doesn't happen without people coming in here. But I'm going to sit here. I'm going to open the door for connection and, you know, community. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not going to get off that horse. There's nothing going to take me off that horse, because you guys are too important. This community is too important. We've really worked very hard to get where we are, and we're not stopping, not one bit. And we're just going to keep going forward and keep moving forward and keep, you know, keep progressing forward no matter what. And if you've never met somebody very persistent in your life, it's this girl. This girl, I can be extremely persistent and just keep trugging along, and I get discouraged, but I just keep moving. Got no other choice. It's too important. You guys are too important. I love each and every one of you within this community. and I want to see it growing, and I want to see people coming in, and I want you to, you know, I have to really be careful with myself too, because I feel, and I'm just being candid at this point. I can't really see the crochet, so I've stopped. I feel, I guess I feel I'm not a failure and I know it. But when we allow self doubt and self talk to come in our head, it can. And I have to sit there and say, I'm not a failure. I have done everything I can to let people know we come live. I can do no more than that. And I'm thankful if one person's here, two, three, five, 10, it doesn't matter. I'm happy with anybody stopping in to say hello. It means the world to me. But I just have to sit there with myself and think, I guess I feel where I am and what the kind of person I am is I feel, I guess, like I've been a failure to you all. And I know I'm not, but when the chat's slow and nobody's coming in and you guys don't have that connection and people to talk with, I feel like, what's wrong with me? What have I done wrong? What's going on? And I have to be very careful that I don't go down that path, that I don't allow myself to go down there. But how often do we tend to do that for ourselves, right? We sit there and we take on things that aren't ours to take on. And we tend to do that. I have to be very, very careful that I sit there and say, okay. And then when you go into other people's chats, the chat's going and you're thinking, there's something wrong with me. And you just have to be so careful. And you have got to have people on your people. If you're doing this, trying to grow a channel, you have got to have other content creators. You have to. That are going to sit there that you can talk with, that get what you're going through. Because people that are on the other side of the camera don't necessarily get it. They don't understand. And that's not a slack, it's the truth. They understand it from a viewer perspective, but they don't understand it from the side we're doing it. And kind of when you put a video out and it gets 20 views, and you're going, okay, and you share it wherever you can and everything, you have to have people that are doing it with you that can sit there and you can just talk. And you can tell them, and you can tell them when you're struggling and tell them when you're having difficulty, and then also at the same time be willing to say, I'm not gonna let you quit. You're not gonna let me quit. And you have to have a core group that you can go express that when you're just kind of having difficulty. And I think we all need that. That's what community is, right? That's what community does. They come together when you're going through whatever you're going through. And so it matters. You guys matter. You matter enough that this is not going anywhere. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. I'm going to continue pressing forward no matter what. And the reason why we're doing this time is we have a brief time before it gets too cold to be out here. And I want people coming on in here and crocheting that connection and growing their communities and meeting people. I mean, look, I think it was Gail. She said, I met several people through your channel. And she said, they're great supporters because I went outside of homesteading and came over to yours. And we don't have a niche other than connection. But then I remember Chip was talking, he said, you know, there are those who say, well, they don't come into my chat. Well, I'm not going to go into their chat. Well, it's foolish. I agree with him because I try to go around the YouTube streets and support as much as I can. I try to do shout outs, I try to go into chats. But like the past couple of days, I've been really focusing on getting caught up at least with one section to stay on track. And I haven't really been in too much. And one thing that we're starting to do, I've got to get to that list, is when we do shout outs, we have a playlist that we are now putting at least an hour worth of content in our playlist of whatever. If like we gave a shout out to Faith and Tackle, so we're finding it at least an hour worth of his content, and there's a playlist that we have called daily shout outs. It's a private playlist, and we're going back and watching that playlist like every week. We're trying to do that. It may be every 2 weeks before we run it, but we're just running it on the computer, and we're doing it on both channels. So if you get a daily shout out from Blessed to Crochet, know that we're going to your channel. You may not always comment on the video. We try. We'll give it a thumbs up for sure, but we are going and at least watching an hour of that person's content for that shout out. So we're putting it in a private playlist and we're going back and we're watching it. So if you're getting a daily shout out from Blessed to Crochet, know that you're at least getting an hour worth of watch time from us. We're stepping above and beyond because we also figured out that it's great to go and connect with people in shorts because it's an easy and quick way to make those connections, but we also need to do it through video. So we're trying to go in and we're trying to, if you get a shout out from Blessed to Crochet and Blessings Through Connection, we're trying to go in and watch at least an hour worth of your content in the thing. And I think what we may end up doing, I think, is like maybe taking someone. I think what I'm going to start doing too, once I get caught up, I can't do this. I think maybe a next year thing. I don't know. We'll see. But what we may end up doing too is putting somebody's name on a wheel, like Source does and so forth, of all the people we have given shout outs for the week, and spinning that wheel, and then going and then choosing a playlist and watching a playlist of theirs. I think that's what we may start doing too. It's a good idea, actually. Is we'll go in and we'll actually take all the people we've done a shout out for. We do it in a short, and we'll say this person is going to get like 5 hours worth of watch time or something like that. We'll pick like a playlist of watch time for them, and we'll run that playlist. So maybe that's something that we'll start doing. That's actually a really, really good idea. Take everybody we've done a shout out for and just watch a playlist. And then somebody wins off of those shorts, the daily shout outs. I don't think I could do that till I get caught up. It's not going to happen till I get caught up. I know that. So maybe that's something to shoot for. Maybe the months of November and December. We start that in November, because we can run that. Just say we'll run a playlist. So that's something we'll think about doing for sure. It's not a bad idea. It's a really, really good idea, actually. See, sometimes I know for myself, I don't know how many people are like me. I have to talk my ideas out. And if I talk my ideas out, then usually I have a pretty good like handle on everything when I actually talk it out. It's kind of, when I talk things out, I get a lot of good stuff. But anyway, I'm going to head off of here. It's getting a little chilly. I'm getting hungry. But anyway, that's something we'll start doing. We'll take all the people that we've done shout outs, put them on a wheel, and we'll do it. What we'll do is we'll do Blessings Through Connection, Blessed to Crochet. So it's like one, they each get a playlist. But I think that's a great idea. That's a good idea. So anyway, and I'll put up something shortly, but that's something we'll certainly do. We'll choose a winner. We'll do it on the thing. It'll come out. So we do the recaps on Mondays. So maybe on Sunday night, I could put something together so that it could be a wheel that we put out. And then that person gets like 5 hours worth of watch time additional to it. Or we watch a playlist of theirs or something like that. We'll do something. But anyway, I think that's what we're going to start doing for sure. And maybe I'll run it this week. We'll see. I'll have to get the wheel going, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I got to go. Now I got that idea in my head, but I got to get caught up first. At least get caught up with the Bible verses so they're not coming out. Because I know there's a lot coming out right now, but once I get caught up, I said to myself, I don't care, Mary, whether you get, before you go to bed, you're going to do the song and the Bible verse uploaded for the next day so you're not this far behind. I don't want to be this far behind again. It's too much. But anyway, I'm going to talk to you all later. Remember to keep remember to be proud of being yourself. Everybody else is taken. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. And we have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And don't forget to check out all of the Fall Fest videos that are out there and our Fall Fest videos for Blessings to Your Connection and Blessed to Crochet. We'll see you on the next one. I love each and every one of y'all. You all really make my day. And as often as we can do this, we will. And we'll get back in track with things, I promise. Love you all. Bye bye, everybody.